What is a Directeur Sportif? Sports directors are often ex-professional riders, with a few exceptions, including Dan Hunt at Sky Pro Cycling and Manuel Sides of Once fame. In years gone by, you didn't have to pass any examinations or have any particular qualifications to be a DS, apart from a vast knowledge of the sport. However, in 2009, the UCI adopted a training course, which has now been completed by all sports directors from World Tour and Pro Continental teams. One of the main jobs of a DS is to drive the team car behind the race. In bigger races, teams will have two cars and therefore two Directeur Sportifs. The first DS will generally stay behind the main bunch and move up through the groups of dropped riders so that they are always behind their team leader. The second DS, on the other hand, will stay behind the team's last rider on the road to check they're okay, or if the team has a rider in a breakaway, the second DS will drive up to the front to support them. Because they can't be with all of their riders at all times, the DSs will often speak to other teams, asking them if they could look after their riders should they have a problem whilst they drive up to another group. Inside each team car, the DS will have a mechanic, lots of spare wheels and tools, bottles, race food, plus a spare bike for each of the riders on the roof. Another role of the DS is to decide team tactics before the race. Some directors rule with an iron fist, whilst others will work together with experienced riders to decide how to tackle each day. Before a big one-day race, DS will generally take the team meeting the evening before, whereas at stage races, the meeting is often conducted in a team bus in the hour before the start of the stage. Effectively, it is the Directeur Sportif's job to know the race inside out, the strengths and weaknesses of other teams, the climbs, wind direction and likely scenarios, and establish a role for each of his riders during the day. Once the race has begun, the DS will, during races where radios are allowed, update riders on time gaps, how many riders are up the road, if a team leader is in trouble, road hazards, upcoming climbs or cobbled sections. In races without radios, some of this can be done when a rider drops back to talk to the team car. The convoy of team cars behind the race is hectic, to say the least, so some good driving skills are another essential. Unlike normal road conditions, the cars in the convoy need to drive close to one another so that it doesn't take too much room up on the road and so that it's easier for riders to move back up to the bunch after a mechanical. It is also the job of Team Directeur Sportifs to decide each rider's racing schedule for the season, which will then be discussed individually with each rider. In some teams, riders are assigned to a Directeur Sportif for the season, and the DS will keep in contact with them regularly to check that everything is okay and possibly to make some changes to their race programme. In this way, sports directors are like mentors for their riders, encouraging them when they are down and giving them advice when they have problems. A good DS should also have a good relationship with the other staff on the team and the riders' coaches. Overall, it's important for a DS to be a strong leader, somebody the riders trust and respect, and somebody who is organised.